It's me. My name is Rono the Great, a potato farmer and a potato consultant. And I'm here to tell you how you would get or you can get into agriculture. So there are 6 things you need to consider before you get into agriculture. I know so many people out there want to get into farming, want to get into agriculture. You're working in the corporate field, you want to go back to the farm, you want to get your clothes dirty, you want to get your hands dirty. But let me tell you, there are 6 things you need. 1, do serious market research. You need to look at the trends of the changes in prices of the product that you've chosen. You can't just pick any product and say, I want to do farming. You can't say, I want to do farming, yet you have not identified what you exactly want to plant or what you want to exactly change, the value, that is value addition. What do you want to process? So do market research, check the prices. How do prices change between January and January of another year, between season and season? So look at the market trends. Look at how available is that resource at a specific time. 2, what are the resources needed? 1, you need land. So you can't just wake up from a corporate field and you say you want to do farming, yet you don't know how you're going to get the farm. You may have the money, but you don't have the farm. There's nothing you'll do. 3, the location of your farm. Location has an impact in terms of production costs, because if you are to transport your product from Kisumu to Nairobi, then that is also costly, considering the changes in the fuel prices. So definitely you have to look at the location of your farm. Is it suitable for that product? Is the altitude for that crop suitable? Is the location in terms of locality, is it a secure place? Is it an area where it is reliable? Will you get reliable source of water? Are you able to irrigate your product, or are you able to provide enough security for that product that you want to grow? And if it's value addition, then you have to look at where will you station your company so that you can access the market easily and at an affordable price. And you can also have that security from the community, because we have social corporate responsibility. You can't have, a factory in a society where you haven't employed anyone from that society. That's crazy, right? You have to give them something little for them to appreciate and take care of that company and at least own it, feel like they are part of it. However, the profits are yours. You also need to look at the government regulations on what you want to do. If it's farming and you have weed control, you have control using herbicides or agrochemicals or fertilizers, you have to know how has the government controlled those products, because they are herbicides that have been banned by the government. There are taxes that are levied on certain products. Even before you do value addition, you have to pay the taxes. So you have to value yourself in line with how the government is going to tax you, in line with the government situation at that time, because some governments can give unfavorable conditions for a certain kind of an activity. For instance, we have political instability. You can't have a land in somewhere you cannot access at a specific time. These are changes in, the changes in government affects the changes in the society, which affects the changes in the economic and agricultural sector. 5, population. You have to look at which population are you dealing with. Is it a population that can provide a market for your products? Does that population require that product at that time? So you need to watch out for population. Number 6, look at culture of the people and practices that they have, since they are the biggest consumers of your product. You cannot expect to take a product to an environment where they don't value that product, or their religious practices do not allow them to use that product. So you need to look at their practices. Even before you go take that farm to that region, there are regions which will not allow you to grow tobacco. So you need to be very conscious of the practices and ethics and cultural affairs of that locality or location where you want to go and do the farming. So with that, of all the 6, there's one thing you need. It is called grit and patience. Greatness requires internal toughness.